Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
June 4th, 2020. 6/4/20. Nice even numbers.
My husband's 62nd birthday.
Hmm. Happy birthday. We're glad that you're joining us whenever you're joining us for this coffee talk video. And as a reminder, stay hydrated. I'm drinking my water right now.
Water for me.
Tea for me.
And just to remember, like also like while you're watching us, you can stretch if you want to stretch,
That's a good idea.
you know. And we're sort of mixing things up with our coffee talk videos because Tuesday we didn't have a particularly like interesting birthday, so we talked about Gemini sign. And today we're going to talk about somebody's birthday, but we're going to talk more about what they're known for. So the person that we're going to share about today, his name is Robert Fulghum. Okay, now that I've said that, now I've got to try to see what year he was born. Oh, 1937. And you might know him because he wrote this book that became really popular called All I Really Need to Know, I Learned in Kindergarten. And I don't have the publication date, but I remember that book coming out. Like, I feel like it came out while I was a young adult. Is that possible?
Yeah, boy, it seems like it came out like in the 80s.
All right, let me see. All I really needed to know, I learned in kindergarten. Let's see if it says here what year it came out. Yeah, 1986. So some of us may remember that it was like a popular gift book because it was just so sweet, you know, these sweet little things. And so maybe you got it as a holiday gift or a birthday gift, or maybe you gave it. And so it might bring up some memories for you, just that book. Oh. So what we thought we'd do is just share some of the things that he says that he learned in kindergarten. Okay, so there's so many of them, but I'm going to read, to begin with, a passage. He wrote, I believe that imagination is stronger than knowledge, that dreams are more powerful than facts, that hope always triumphs over experience, that laughter is the only cure for grief.
Love it.
Yep. It was a great book.
Mm-hmm.
We had it in this house. I had it. I gave it to my kids.
Do you remember any of the things in there? Do you remember any of his things that he learned, like off the top of your head?
No, I wish it was still here, but.
Yeah. Sharing was one of the,
Yep.
We learned the most important thing is how to share.
Share everything.
Yep.
Play fair.
Yep.
That's like a pretty potent one. Play fair. Yeah. Right? Like if you're playing, somebody doesn't start with like all the good pieces while somebody else has no pieces, like play fair.
Yes. And learning that when you're little, I think kids are taught that a lot when they're little.
We hope they're taught that when they're
right.
little.
And I'm sure he did not mean it to be, it wasn't a political book, but if you think about that, like play fair could be, somebody could read into that about, yeah, we knew that as kids. We knew to teach that to our kids to play fair.
Exactly.
Yep.
And what was so play fair. Oh, and this other one. Don't hit people.
Mm.
Yep.
So, okay. Put things back where you found them.
Yes.
Yep.
This book should belong in every household.
You know, and it's funny because I feel like you read this book and it would be so simple just to go over and be like, oh yeah. Nah, nah. But if you really take a minute, like put things back where you found them.
Yeah. It's important.
It's like the kitchen table wisdom thing I've been doing on Mondays for Facebook Live. This is just, I should just like read this book next time. And I think I will. Like put things back where you found them.
Very simple and so easy to do, and would save so much time and frustration and aggravation and stress.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep. Keeps the mind clear, keeps the space clear. And what's really the other thing I like about it is how like it's not like a moral heaviness. It's just like put things back where you found them.
Simple stuff. It's easy to do.
Simple stuff. We don't need to overlay it with you should because it's the right thing to do. No, it's what's workable. You put things back where you found them because so then that way everyone knows where the crayons are.
Right.
Ooh. Clean up your own mess.
Ah,
Yep.
that's a very good one.
Yes. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Then here's, let's see. And then there's the cute ones like flush, right? Wash your hands before you eat. Oh boy, that's,
Yep.
especially now, that's some really good
Yep.
direction.
Yeah.
When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands and stick together.
I love it.
Yeah, like I love that. Like look around, watch out for traffic. Like stay connected with like whoever you're with.
Yep.
And then this is a sweet one. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup. The roots go down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that.
Now I want to go out and read that book again. I have.
I know.
I know. And now I'm so mad that it went away with other books.
So maybe I'll look for like one or two other ones. Goldfish and hamster and white mice and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they all die, and so do we.
So true.
So true. We get very attached to life as we grow up.
Yep.
Okay, last one. I'm just going to end with another quote. You may never have proof of your importance, but you are more important than you think. There are always those who couldn't do without you. The rub is that you don't always know who.
It's true.
Just to remember the little kindnesses, like the smile, and we're talking to all of you watching this video, like the smile you gave to somebody at the gas station could have been the only nice energy they've received all day. Or just like anything, just picking up something for someone when they dropped it.
Yes, every action makes a difference.
Mhm. And that we may not always know who we're important to, but just to trust that we're here for a reason. Like, what a lovely, lovely book.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's our happy birthday, Robert Fulghum. Thank you for reminding us of the simple things. And we got that little trip down memory lane. Anybody want to say, do either of you want to mention something else that went on today in history?
Yeah, actually, we should look it up. In 1917, the first Pulitzer Prize is awarded. I wonder to whom.
I'll look it up. So that was the first Pulitzer Prize.
Yeah, 1917.
Wow.
Sorry about that.
Sound effects.
I'm trying to turn them down. There we go.
I was going to say a lot of sound effects in our coffee talking.
First Pulitzer Prize. Let's see. First Pulitzer Prize winner, French ambassador Jean-Jules Jusserand, who had written the best book about American history, won $2,000.
Wow.
Back then, that was a lot of moolah. That was a nice chunk of change.
It was called With Americans of Past and Present Days. Yeah, it's a lot of money and just a lot of prestige.
Yes.
And nothing begrudging him, but I wonder how accurate the book would be considered today.
Right.
Because a lot of our history books when we were growing up were kind of fluffed or altered.
Yeah. It's very hard because like there's so many different perspectives to have of the same event. Like have you either of you heard of that like story about the elephant, the blind man and the elephant? It's a popular Indian fable, like Indian, where 6 blind men go up and they feel an elephant from 6 different points of view. One feels the tusk and describes it and like, yes, yes. The other feels the leg, yes, yes. The other feels the tail, yes, yes. And it's all very true from the perspective that they're coming from. But the issue is that there's so many different perspectives to come from. It's not like one truth.
Right.
History's and though there's also seems to be, if you take a step back, there are some things that we can all agree, 4 legs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So what else did we have happen?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm going to mention that in 1912, Massachusetts became the first state called for a minimum wage. I think that's lovely. Even though it was just for men and it was probably just for white men. Good start.
Yeah.
Good start. Whoa, look at this next nice bit of information in 1919.
Whoops. Oh, I saw that.
You want to say it, Julie Irish?
Sure. The 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution guaranteeing women the right to vote is passed in Congress. 1919. Hallelujah.
It's about time.
Also, so the next one is 1937, the first shopping carts are introduced at the Humpty Dumpty supermarket. Created by their store owners. And wow, that was like a big deal because we're still using them to this day.
Oh my gosh, where would we be without our shopping carts? Well, I guess we'd be using our own, we'd probably carry our own bags in, but
Right.
it is nice because even if we brought our own bags, it's nice to be able to put the weight into the cart.
Yes. So they were
Hey,
very
in 1956, Elvis's hit Heartbreak Hotel. Down at the end of Lonely Street, there's Heartbreak Hotel. Well, I can't. Oh, I'm so lonely, babe. I'm so lonely. I could cry. Or is it not? I don't know.
I don't know. I like that anyway. Oh my gosh. And then in 1984, the Bruce Springsteen album, Born in the USA, came out. I remember that. My dad loved Bruce Springsteen. So whenever we drove in the car, he had all the old like cassette tapes into his work car that we would listen to, and Born in the USA. Oh my gosh.
That's great.
Oh, good memories.
Born down in a dead man's town. First kick at
Sing the hymn
the
when we
ground.
can.
End up like a dog that's been beat too much till you spend half your life.
Just a little
Up.
up when I was. You know, that song really isn't very good.
I botched the
Oh.
words, but who cares?
In the USA.
YouTube lets us sing it. We just can't play Bruce Springsteen singing it. They don't even recognize it when we sing it. They don't even know what song it is.
Yeah, that's a classic. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shall I read the joke?
Oh, what is our joke?
Yes, do tell.
Okay. When I was a boy,
You were a boy?
when I was a boy, I had a disease that required me to eat dirt 3 times a day in order to survive. I had to eat dirt 3 times a day. It's a good thing my older brother told me about it.
That's a good one.
Oh, siblings.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Anybody
you
who's
gotta
had an
eat
older brother.
dirt 3 times a day if you want to survive.
Right.
Oh God. I was the oldest. I used to play pranks on my brother and sister.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the middle. We didn't really prank each other. We didn't really have that between us.
Mm. So do we have anything else that we want to, it's June 4th. I'm grateful for being safe, having enough food to eat, being part of a really nice, kind, welcoming, inclusive community.
Mm.
Yep.
So
I mean, we
fortunate.
talk about the things that change, you know, like the different things that happen on each day, but we're also just really glad for some of the things that seem to be pretty consistent.
Yeah.
A nice solid foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So maybe we'll see some of you on Zoom today. And if not, remember Friday, tomorrow, bingo. We have the new travel bingo cards and we have our number bingo cards.
That'll be fun.
Lovely, lovely day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Thursday.
Thursday.
See you soon.